Well, good evening. Thank you all for being here, and I want to begin by thanking all our staff and volunteers all across the state of Nebraska, who worked so hard on this election, and thank those Nebraskans who went to the polls today and made their decision. I guess a special thanks to those who voted for us. It's pretty clear that we don't know who the winner is going to be yet, but it won't be Don Stenberg. I just want to say that this race was always about the future of the country, and that continues to be a very important thing as we go forward. It's very important, in my judgment, that we have a Republican Senate that will take the country in a new direction, so I will certainly lend my wholehearted support to whoever the winner of the Republican U.S. Senate primary turns out to be. I brought a list. I don't have a speech, but I have a list because I want to say some thank yous. And I'm sure there's some folks that I forgot to put on here, but I want to do what I can. And I want to start with this lady here, my wife Sue. Sue's been through a lot of campaigns with me and has always been a great supporter, in addition to being wife and mother and best friend. So thank you, Sue. In no particular order other than the way I wrote them down, I want to start with my campaign manager, Lois Akers. Lois worked really hard for many months early in the campaign. We didn't have the money to pay her, and she waited patiently till we collected some so that we could pay her. Thanks for all your hard work, Lois. We appreciate it. I want to say a special thank you to Dan Parsons, who did a great job working on our media. Thank you. And a thank you to Christine Vanderford, who is our treasurer of our campaign and one of my trusted advisors, and of course was the campaign manager for my nearly successful 2000 U.S. Senate race. Thanks, Christine. And a thank you to Carl Hawkinson, law school classmate of mine from Illinois. Carl moved I called Carl in January and said we needed some help. He lives in Galesburg, Illinois, moved in with us in late January, and has pretty much been there ever since. Thanks for your help, Carl. He's not here tonight, but I want to say thank you to Doug Wilwarding, who did a great job as our finance chair in Omaha and is a big supporter, and we appreciate all that he did to help us as well. I want to thank Pat Shortridge, our general consultant, who did a good job for us. Thank you, Pat, and I'm going to probably go down the list a little quicker now so that it doesn't drag on real long, but there's a lot of people I do want to mention. Shirley Montgomery, who kept us on the straight and narrow with the FEC. Annie Clark, who worked hard in the office. Judy and Floyd Zabel, thank you very much for your help. April Karstens, who helped us with fundraising in Omaha. Sim Reynolds, who helped us with fundraising here. Lauren Huffer, who is our intern, who did a great job helping us out with event planning. Stephen Akers, who helped his mother a lot with the campaign. Jeff Kanger, who helped us with our field work. Judy Hawksworth out in Scottsbluff, who was one of our probably best county workers out there. Cindy Allen at Ogallala. Nancy Russell, Brian Van Doon, Seth and Paul Browning and family, Janet Anderson, Joanne Elliott, Renita and John Morrow. And I also want to thank the people who helped us nationally, particularly U.S. Senator Jim DeMint, who was a very strong supporter and believed in us a great deal and helped us a great deal. Also Senators Ron Paul and Mike Lee, who endorsed me, Freedom Works, Club for Growth, and a number of other national conservative organizations that did all they could to help us. The result wasn't what we hoped it would be. I don't think it was from any shortcomings on the campaign. I think everybody worked really hard. We had a plan. We followed the plan, and we just didn't get the result that we need. But we'll continue to work for the conservative cause. We'll support the nominee, whoever that is, so that we can add a Republican to the United States Senate so that we can move in a new direction in the future. Thank you all very much for coming tonight. We appreciate it.